Goyle 4 for 12 on the year, hitting .333 with 3 RBIs and a chance for at least one in this at-bat. Outfield playing Goyle true. Infield, normal depth. Showing bunt, popping it to Lamont at second. Reaches up and makes the grab, and that's a big out for the Blaze, John.
Big out number one there for sure. Like we talked about, limiting the damage, and that's a good start.
Sarah Berger batting cleanup, playing first base, and a chance for her to drive in a run. So Johnson records out number one, and swinging early in the count is Berger, and it's Lamont again. Same spot, same result. 2 gone for the Wildcats. But the last time these teams met, it was Eagan 13-3 after their first 3 at-bats, and 8-2 after the first inning. So holding them scoreless in the first would be huge. 0-1 now to Addie Schussler. Johnson delivers. Ground ball right back to Johnson under her glove, played by Crumweed, and the out recorded. 3 straight sent down to work out of a jam. Goyle, Berger, and Schussler can't get the ball out of the infield. Eagan threatens but does not score. We head to the bottom of the first on BCTV.
I don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it.
Families don't have to talk about everything, but they should talk about how to plan for an emergency. Get tips and resources to make your family's emergency plan.
Scoreless heading to the bottom of the first at Pat Feely Field. Burnsville first ups facing Nicole Casillas. The pitcher, right-handed hurler. Check that, left-handed hurler taking on Gromacki, Boxall, and Lamont to start things off for the Blaze. Gromacki, the third baseman, batting first, and a chance for Burnsville to get an early lead here, John.
Yeah, that'd be something that they'd love to get. You know, it hasn't happened very often this season, and I think it was a big confidence booster that top half for them to hold them scoreless.
Now, Burnsville came close a couple games ago against Tartan in a non-conference game, lost 9-8, and they held a lead in the 7th inning of that game, but Tartan scored 2 in the 7th to win it. Burnsville came back from a 7-run deficit and then lost at the very end. A strike from Casillas, 1-1.
Yeah, their offense has definitely been showing some firepower this season, so we'll see if we can get some early on.
Bottom of the first, Eagan and Burnsville. There's a high fastball, 2-1. Casillas 0-2 record, 7.56 earned run average in 16 2/3 innings. 11 strikeouts on the year and 13 walks. 2-1 the count to Gromacki. Ground ball left side and a base hit. A seeing eye single between Vandalak and Goyle. And Gromacki gets aboard to start the bottom of the first inning. good offensive start. Gromacki on first, Boxall in the box against the lefty Caecilius. Got some right-handed hitters front-loading the lineup for the Blaze against the lefty. Don't see as many lefties, John. That provides a little bit of a different wrinkle for Burnsville to adjust to.
Agreed. It'll be interesting to see what they can do against a lefty.
Bunt down the first base line, foul. Now that would have probably advanced the runner to third. They had Gromacki chugging around second. So had that stayed fair, it might have been a productive out, but it'll remain Boxall at 0-2.
That was close there.
That was inches. Umpire had a great view of it. Caecilius winds and fires. That's popped up. In play, foul ground, and back into fair territory, and then rolling foul. Wow, you don't see that very often, a misplay. Ball lands fair, and then with the English on the ball goes foul.
Definitely. Took a friendly roll for Eagan there.
And that was, and I guess infield fly could have been called as well. That lot at play in that sequence. There's a check swing right side and a tight play at first for the out. Back to second, safe there narrowly is Gromacki. So Boxall with a couple cue balls that flirt with the foul line and then rolls out to second base.
A good at bat there. You know, you move your leadoff hitter into scoring position, and you're ready to do some damage here in the bottom half of the first.
Runner on second base. Gromacki 1 out. Bottom of the first. Sid Lamott, the hitter. She's had a very nice year. And she grounds one hard to second base. That'll be an easy out. Runner advances. Well hit ball by Lamott, but right at Dierberger, the fielder, with another assist. Couple 4-3 ground outs to second. And now Crumweed with a runner on third.
A big early at bat here with 2 outs. You know, you'd like to get that run across and take the lead.
Burnsville trying to draw first blood, 2 outs. Runner on third, Gromacki. Crumweed, the shortstop, watches it go outside, 1-0. It's a chilly afternoon here on a Monday, about 50 degrees with breeze and no sun. Caecilius to the plate, a rising fastball, 2-0. Hitters count for Crumweed. Swing and a miss. And 2-1. Coach Eric Roos coaching third. His third year as coach, his second season after last year was canceled. Crumweed, the basketball star, batting cleanup in this lineup. Missing the edge is Caecilius, 3-1. Two out, bottom one. Ball 4, Crumweed takes first. First walk for Caecilius, 14th of her season on the mound. And now Alex Gerber, the right fielder, with 2 runners on. Tougher matchup here for Gerber, lefty against lefty. That gives the advantage to the pitcher here with 2 outs. There's a slap hit to the right side, foul. And John, you see that technique here and there from, well, what do we have here? Could have sworn that was a foul ball.
I thought it was too.
And I don't know if we captured that and can get a replay on exactly what happened. Obviously something after the ball landed. At any rate, maybe on the other side of this half-inning break. Burnsville does not score. We head to the second in the tie game. Here it is again. Oh, it was in foul ground. Diving for it. I've got no idea. John and I are flummoxed. We go to the second. No score.
The only thing I can think of is
your story with me. I feel comfortable sharing my own.
Put the keys down, Kevin.
But I'm gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
My text to emoji ratio has gotten a little out of hand.
A little?
Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.
All right, Monroe, you ready?
Starting in the top of the second, first pitch swinging is Emma Stahlberger. And she's safe, getting back to the bag at first, a single. Vandalak now stepping to the plate. That's the third Eagan hit. Burnsville with a hit and a walk in that first inning. And a wild pitch getting by Sauer. Runner advances. Top of the second inning. That sails outside. In a season of high-scoring games, this one 0-0 into the second. Johnson to the plate. Splits the plate, 1-1. Stahlberger, no steals on the year at second base. There's a pitch in the dirt. Stahlberger looked back to the bag by Sauer. 2-1. The pitch. Right off the handle of the bat almost and back to the screen. They'll get a new softball. Three and two the count. Ground ball, and again just foul. Well, everybody's kind of playing around the borders right now with a number of softly hit balls kind of right at or beside the foul line. And ball four. Advancing to third on the wild pitch is Stahlberger, and that'll put runners on first and third. Nobody out. Vandalak reaching via walk. That's the first walk by Johnson. Can she work out of another jam? She did so in the first inning with two pop-ups and a ground ball. She'll try to duplicate that magic here in the second. Megan Dierberger, the hitter. Shows bunt. Back to third, safe. Burnsville's been aggressive, trying to throw behind runners. Dierberger, 167 average, 1 for 6 on the season, 1 RBI. 3 strikeouts and 5 walks. Very good eye at the plate. On base percentage over 500, despite the sub-200 batting average. Pitch in the dirt, gets by. Here comes Stahlberger to score. And on to third, Vandalak. Good base running by the Wildcats.
Very aggressive. You know, they haven't really hit the ball hard yet, though, so you're going to want to make them put the ball in play. A lot of bloop singles so far. And, yeah, I mean, 1-0 is not the end of the world, so we'll see if we can work out of this here.
1-0 the new score. And that might be the best hit ball of the day. To the right center field gap for an RBI. It's 2-0 Wildcats as Vandalak crosses the plate. Dierberger drives her in.
Well, there's the commentator's curse in full effect.
I was just about to agree with you. There really hasn't been a ball hit on the screws at all until there by Dierberger with hit number 4. And Eagan has the 2-0 lead. Maya Carnes, number 9 hitter, swings, hits off the end of the bat foul. Oh and 1. Swing and a miss. Carnes with just her second at bat of the year. She's 0 for 1. And the pitch. That's hit to center and a catch made by Zastro. And the first out of the inning recorded. Runners staying put at first.
Big out there for Burnsville. You don't want to let this snowball.
Yeah, 2 runs, and maybe in Major League Baseball that might seem like a bad inning, but there's a lot of runs to be scored out here. 2-0 would not be the end of anything. Burnsville can hold them. Blaze have put up some nice run totals this year. 6 against Shakopee, 9 against Eagan, 8 against Tartan. Swing and a miss by Casilius, the pitcher, who singled on the first pitch of the game. 1 on, 1 out. The delivery is inside, and another throw behind the runner at first. Back to the bag goes Dierberger. Dierberger, no stolen bases this season. As a team, Eagan has 10. The 1-1. Check swing. Did not go. 2-1. Casilius was stranded at second base in the first inning. Johnson sways and delivers a drive to right field, hit well, back to the fence, and hopping off the warning track. Double for Casilius. Into third goes Dierberger, holding there. And Eagan has 2 more runners in scoring position with a loud double to right field. You see the contact there, John, and that's just a really well-hit ball. No play at all for Zastro.
Really is nothing you can do about that. They did exactly what they should do, which is hold the runner to third and second and keep it at 2-0 and hope you can get out of this jam.
Get a courtesy runner for the pitcher, Casilius. First base open for Beerley, who has a single in the game, and now a pop-up. Might be a tough play. Unable to make the catch is Zastro. Coming home is Dierberger to score. Dierberger held for a bit there, and had it been played cleanly, she might have held the whole time, but she does cross the plate. Runners all advance. Casilius to third, and Beerley drives in a run. So first and third, 1 out, 3-0. Once again, not a particularly well-hit ball, just landing in a good spot for Eagan. Goyle batting, taking high, runner goes. Throw to second, nobody there. Skitters into left field, run scores. Scampering to third is Beerley. And a run gets manufactured on the steal. And the throw into center for a Burnsville error.
Yeah, you know, more aggressive base running by Eagan is helping them manufacture runs here, and we got to be careful not to be too aggressive ourselves.
That's 4 hits in the inning for Eagan, 6 in the game. They've got a runner on third. Still only one out. 1-0 to Goyle, now 2-0. Johnson on the mound, a 4-0 Eagan lead. Fastball high, 3-0. Goyle has walked, tied for a team leading 5 times this year. Very good eye at the plate, on base percentage over 500. 4-pitch walk, that's walk number 6. Addie Goyle will take first. 8th hitter to come to the plate in this inning for the Wildcats, Sarah Berger. And the runner coming home.
Eagan again trying to manufacture a run there, and they got a little too aggressive, and Burnsville caught him coming home.
For the second out.
That's great for Burnsville.
That's huge, and that lets them off the hook a bit. Another look. There's a check on the runner at second, and then the quick throw back to the plate. Beerly tagged out by Sauer. Great awareness by the Burnsville middle infield. And the pitch. Ground ball off of Johnson, who doesn't know where it is, and the runners will reach. Johnson hopefully is okay. That had to sting on a day like this. 2 runners on the corners now with 2 out. So an infield hit, 5th of the inning, and Johnson now being checked on by Eric Roos.
Yeah, that's always a scary moment with the comeback to the pitcher. We hope she's okay.
Well, they're so close to the plate with the low mound and the 45-foot proximity. Fortunately, that was one hopper, not hit as hard as it could have been, but Johnson now running this off. 4-0 Wildcats, all of their runs here in the second inning. Johnson now getting a couple pitches in just to make sure she's all right. And Roos gives the go-ahead. All right, 9th batter this inning, Addie Schussler. Grounded out, first at bat to shortstop. And it hits her on the bounce, so that'll send the runner at third back to third. Borger goes to second, Schussler now to first. And that'll load him up. Emma Stahlberger started this inning with a single, later scored on a wild pitch. Huge at bat. With the bases loaded, she pops it up behind the plate. Foul ball, 0-1.
Big at bat. Good to get ahead here for Gracie.
And really important to bear down and get this out. A little wobbly here in the second inning with some wild pitches, walk, a hit batter, and 5 hits, 1 double.
But like you've said, you know, there's a lot of firepower, a lot of runs scored this year, so this is no means over. So
and not insurmountable whatsoever. We mentioned Burnsville came back from a 7-0 deficit a couple games ago to take a lead. Here's the pitch. Fly ball, shallow, infield, Lamott has it. Her third put out of the game. And Johnson scrambles out of trouble. Eagan does score 4. And we'll move to the bottom of the second as we see the catch by Lamott. Burnsville will try to get the bats going when we come back on BCTV.
Because of you being my #1 fan since day one, your advice and support has shaped me to be the businessman that I am today.
By the time you see the symptoms of lung cancer, it could be too late. Now there's a new scan that can detect lung cancer early. If you smoked, get scanned.
After 15 years of smoking, Eva Marie quit. There's a new lung cancer screening that could save her life. You stopped smoking. Now start screening. Learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Leah, did you put a new dent in that?
This one? No.
Were you texting and driving again?
Yes.
Hi, Leah.
Hi, Dad.
Sorry about your bumper.
Four runs, 7 hits for Eagan. Burnsville, no runs, 1 hit, heading to their second at bat. Blaze batted 5 in the first inning, and as announcers, you're not supposed to not know anything, but we're still a little puzzled as to why Alex Gerber was ruled out to end the bottom of the first on a foul ball that was clearly not caught. So there's a foul ball by Lily Kuzi, the number 6 hitter. Ava Sauer on deck, Hannah Zastro to follow. 0-1. Kuzi, designated player, takes a ball outside. So Casilius now staked to a lead of 4-0. Casilius pitched 3.2 innings. In the most recent loss against Farmington, gave up 5 runs and struck out 4. 2-1. Casilius has appeared in every game as a pitcher. She has 1 complete game on the season. The lefty hurls one outside. It's 3-1. Blaze looking for a leadoff walk perhaps in the second. Looks like Casilius has some kind of scouting report attached to her right arm. See on the forearm, she's looking down at her notes. Full count to Kuzi. Good at bat for Kuzi, she stays alive.
Good battle here to start the inning. Want to work the pitcher, get her a little tired, so as the inning goes on, can do some damage.
No doubt about it. Hitters 6, 7, and 8 for the Blaze. And she draws a walk on 7 pitches. Great at bat. Kuzi reaches.
Walks will haunt. Great to get a leadoff walk.
And we'll see what comes of the inning now for the Blaze. They've got the leadoff runner on for the 2nd consecutive frame. The catcher, Ava Sauer, now to the plate. Check the swing. It's a strike anyway. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Ball and 2 strikes. And that sails high. Celia's trying to find the strike zone, 2-2. Kuzi on first. That's above the letters, 3-2, another full count, and a lot of pitches already here in the second. You know, it's not quite baseball where pitch count is a thing, but it's still good to put stress on the pitcher.
Definitely. 12 pitches, I believe, already this inning.
And number 13 is fouled away. Another great Burnsville at bat. Count full. Little grin by Sauer in the box. The pitch. Another walk and another great 7-pitch at bat. Burnsville earning these walks, and they're on now with 2 batters aboard, nobody out. Hannah Zastro to the plate.
They definitely have something cooking here offensively, and we'll see if they can take advantage.
Courtesy runner now. Chloe Dawson, the senior, will replace Sauer at first base. Zastro, the center fielder, a lefty. Roos puts the signs on. Burnsville now needs the hit. Got a couple walks, now trying to barrel the ball up here, cut into this deficit. Reaching for the bunt is Zastro, 0-1. Diving back is Kuzi at second base. The lefty Zastro. Again shows the bunt. Pulled that one back, 1-1. Almost feels like a situation where you really want to take until you're absolutely forced to swing. Casilius is out of the strike zone right now.
I agree. You want to make her throw you a strike before you can believe that she can throw you a strike.
And that's bunted.
The bunt down.
First base, and the out recorded. Nicely executed by Eagan, but Burnsville does what they wanted to do as well, getting the runners moved up and a chance to drive a couple in with a base hit. Zastro with the sacrifice, and Newt's now the hitter. A good play by Vandalak. Meeting on the mound now with one base open. It's actually Borger, I think, who came in to play that ball and then throw back to her bag. So there's one out. Number 9 hitter Megan Newts. This is tricky because ordinarily you might think about intentionally walking a hitter in this situation, but you don't want to turn the lineup over to Gromacki with the bases loaded either.
Exactly. I think you've got to pitch to her here, and like we said earlier, I think you make her throw you a strike.
And there it is, 0-1. Dawson at second, Kuzi at third. Over top of Newts, 1-1. Casilius has been a little bit wild high, up above the strike zone. The pitch, strike 2. Casilius works ahead. A base hit could drive in a pair and cut the deficit in half. High again, 2-2. Burnsville with one hit, but they've reached via 3 walks. The 2-2. High and away, another full count, the third of the inning.
A big pitch here for both sides.
Casilius stares in. Another 2-strike foul.
Again, another great at bat for Burnsville here in this bottom half.
The third at bat that's gone 7 pitches or more. Dangerous hitters on deck as well. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. A big out recorded by Casilius. Late swing by Newts. And the first strikeout of the game for Casilius is a big one. Now Gromacki. You see there the swing by Newts, a little defensive. And a strike into Gromacki. She was stranded at third back in the first inning.
She led off the game with a CNI single. If she can do it again here, she's probably going to drive in two.
Burnsville still looking for that big clutch hit. Might be it right there. Center field and deep and at the track and off the wall. 2 runs come in. Gromacki into second base. A 2 RBI double. Makes it 4-2.
Great piece of hitting there from Gromacki.
Jumps off the bat. She nearly homered.
And the Blaze have something cooking here with 2 outs.
4-2 the new score. Dawson and Kuzi score the runs. The second Burnsville hit. Boxell now is 0 for 1. Out in front of it and hit it well, but clubbed foul.
Burnsville are really getting a lot of good swings on this pitcher. So we'll see if they can really drive in some more here.
Yeah, they seem to really be getting the timing down. Some good at-bats. And it's good to see Gromacki, too, comes up second time through the order and has the biggest swing of the game. Another foul. 2 strikes on Boxell. Boxell had a couple RBIs in that loss against Tartan, 2 of them. Batting second in this game. 6th hitter to bat in the inning. Just missing is Casilius, 1-2. Another foul. Kick save by Eric Roos in the third base coaching box. One and 2. 2-2, another long at bat. Lamont waiting on deck in case Boxell can reach. Swing and a miss. Laborious inning for Casilius. Burnsville scores 2, but stranded at second is Gromacki. Wildcats by a pair after 2 innings on BCTV.
The black truck? Hey, Christina from accounting.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, I used to date a girl named Christina.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then she dumped me for my best friend. You want to see some photos of them that I took?
I don't.
I thought we talked about this, buddy.
Buzzed and overshared again?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna call a car.
That's a smart idea.
So yeah, I know, that's why I did it.
Hey, you're gonna get back to the top of the mountain.
Does that mean I'm gonna get back with Christina?
No.
Oh.
No.
Yo, Scott.
Hey.
I'm heading out, man. You want to ride?
No, I got my car, but I actually really need to go to the bathroom.
Oh, you know what? I was just in there. The line is like 10 people long.
You know, I think I'll just...
Dude, are you okay?
You wouldn't believe what I was just thinking. I am definitely buzzed.
Yeah.
I think I will take this, and I will take that ride home.
Smart man.
Did you see how that dog was looking at me?
Honey, what I think you need is a socket wrench.
I played JV basketball.
I'm sorry. I don't think it looks right.
This is good, and it's all good, baby.
Is it really all good?
Third inning of play, 4-2 Eagan. 0-1 the count. Catherine Vandalak, the leadoff hitter. 7 hits for the Wildcats, facing Johnson. Eagan left the bases loaded in the second. Pop up right side. And back into fair territory is Newts to make the catch. Now Megan Dierberger, she singled, drove in a run, and later scored in the second inning. Johnson to the plate. Fisted foul, 0-1. Carnes on deck. Eagan comes into this game 2-2. Started the year 2-0. Couple tough games, losses in their most recent outings. Eagan tied for 5th in the South Suburban Conference. Still early in the year. Yet another foul. One ball, 2 strikes. In the dirt, 2-2. Johnson looking for that put-away pitch. Not a lot of strikeouts this year. Still young, still honing her craft as a freshman. Just missing inside, full count. And Eagan trying to return the favor with some tough at-bats of their own. Line drive, opposite field for a base hit. Solid knock for Megan Dierberger. 8th hit of the game for Eagan. Dierberger had to hustle into first base there. There was a throw.
It was a close play.
It was a close play. That's heads up by Gerber to even make that throw. Proximity is tight in the sport of softball. Even on an outfield line drive, no guarantee that you're going to reach. Here's Maya Carnes. Runner goes, and safe at second. Another aggressive base running play by Eagan, and puts a runner in scoring position. That is Ella Bailey, the pinch runner. One ball, 1 strike. Outside, 2-1. Carnes flew out to center field in the second inning. 0 for 1 in the game. 0 for 2 on the season. Now 3-1. A strike fills the count. 2 walks in the game for Johnson, no strikeouts. To the plate she comes. Oh, Sauer tried to frame it, but Carnes will reach on the walk. Roos asking where the pitch was.
Batting for the Wildcats, number 55,
1 out. Lamont meeting with Johnson on the mound. 2 aboard, first and second. Now the leadoff hitter, Nicole Casillas. Ground ball, first base, easy play, easy out. Newts with the unassisted force out at first there, and that advances the runners to second and third.
A big out there for the Blaze, though, with the leadoff hitter at the plate. Want to make sure you get that out.
Already 5 stranded runners in the first 2 innings for Eagan. Trying to strand a couple more here is Johnson. 1-0 to Beerley. And the pitch. Strike. Bailey at third. 1-1. A little sink on that fastball, but still high. Maddie Kenzie is the pinch runner at second base. Beerley 2 for 2. Watches it go outside. 3-1. Beerley was retired at home plate back in the second inning when she tried to score on a setup steal of home. Here's the pitch. Count full, 3-2. First base open for Beerley. Here it is. Ground ball up the middle, base hit. 1 run will score. They'll try to get a second. And no, holding up at third is Kenzie. Well, that's a heads-up play by the center fielder to prevent that second run.
A great throw there by the center fielder to hold the runner at third.
3 hits and 2 RBIs already in the game for Beerley. Having a huge afternoon. She got into second base on the throw. So Bailey scores the run. Dierberger had the initial hit. Kenzie at third. Good block by Sauer. Keeps that ball in front. Runners on second and third. Addie Goyle. 0 for 1 with a walk. Line drive again up the middle. Another base hit. Here comes Beerley for another run. 7-2. Eagan with some clutch 2-out hitting, and now an advancement. To second base goes Goyle on the overthrow. The Blaze so close to escaping this inning, John, and a couple good pieces of hitting right back up the middle, and they score 3 times to make it 7-2.
Yeah, you know, right back up the middle. Not much you can do about that. Great pieces of hitting from Eagan, like you said, and hopefully we can get out of it here.
Swing and a miss by Borger.
Good pitch there from Johnson. You really want to get ahead on this hitter.
Yeah, the cleanup hitter Borger is 1 for 2 with a single. 10 hits now in the game for the Wildcats. Goyle on second, advancing on the error, the second Burnsville error of the game. And the pitch. Another line drive base hit. Here comes Goyle. She'll score on the slide. And safe at first is Borger. Her second hit of the game and first RBI. And the train keeps moving for the Wildcats. 3 consecutive run-scoring singles with 2 outs. Back-to-back innings with 4 runs for Eagan, and they'll bat around for the second straight inning. 9th hitter, Schussler. Wrapped foul, 0-1. And the pitch. Ground ball right side. Lamont down to get it. The throw to Newts. That ends the inning. Eagan strikes 4 times and leads 8-2. We've played 2.5. Burnsville back on offense when we return on BCTV.
If you love them enough to drive an hour to cheer them on as they get beat 11-0 in the rain, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat.
Throw that ball, Diane. Woo! You got this.
Hey, let's check out this park. That's really cool.
To find a great local park or forest near you, go to discovertheforest.org.
Sam Ekstrom back with you, Pat Feely Field. There's Nicole Casilius trying to get through a 3rd inning, leading by 6. Burnsville will send hitters 3, 4, and 5 to the plate. Good part of the lineup to try to cut into this deficit. It's Lamont, Crumweed, and Gerber.
Without a doubt, you got the heart of the order coming up here. You really want to do some damage and get some runs back on that board.
And the 8-2 deficit familiar for Burnsville against this team. They were down 8-2 in the first meeting. Wound up down by 10 at one point, but then closed from 14-4 to 14-9, which was the final score of that game. Lamont had 4 hits, 2 RBIs in that one, and she bats now. 1-0. Casilius had some control issues in the second. See if she can calibrate things here in 3rd. She starts 2-0 to Sid Lamont. Lamont 0 for 1, a ground out to second. Pitch. Just tipped foul, 2-1. Burnsville, 3 consecutive losses to Eagan in the rivalry. Their last win in 2017 by a 4-3 margin. Fly ball to center. Hit well, but the catch made by a stumbling Beerley on the warning track. well struck by Lamont. And a warning track fly results in the first out.
That's just unlucky there for Lamont. I don't think he can hit a ball much better. Great play by the center fielder.
Good awareness by Beerley. Knew exactly where she was, knew she had room. Now Crumweed. Scored her 1,000th basketball point this past season. Had a walk in her first at bat, was stranded at first. Tuno. Blaze with 2 hits, 3 walks earned in the game. On the verge of another walk here, 3-0. Two strikeouts for Caecilius. Caecilius, a sophomore. Strike in at 3-1. She wheels and fires. Ground ball, tough play for the shortstop. Goyle out at first base. Bang, bang play, very close.
Again, you know, unlucky for the Blaze there. First at bat, great play by the center fielder. Second at bat, great play by the shortstop.
To the naked eye, I thought that Crumweed beat the throw.
I'd have to agree with you.
Umpire was feet away, very close. And we'll take his word. Alex Gerber at the plate. Takes a strike using that slap hitting approach. Caecilius looking for a big 1-2-3 inning through the aid of her defense. Popped foul, 0-2. Burnsville 0-5 on the year, 0-4 in conference, looking for win number 1. They'll have to do so in come from behind fashion. Ball high. Blaze allowing over 13 runs per game this year so far. That's been their kryptonite. Needing a lot of offense right now to get back in this one. There's a nice piece of hitting. Gerber past the center fielder, Beerley. Gerber round second, trying for a triple. Got it. They pulled the center fielder way in, and Gerber just placed it past her.
Great piece of hitting there by Gerber. Eagan got burnt by bringing in the infield and the outfield. Just got right past him.
And look at the wheels. They didn't even have a throw to make there to third base. And Gerber, who was mysteriously retired on some sort of technicality back in the first inning, now makes amends with a triple. Lily Kuzi walked and scored in the second. Has an RBI single. Kuzi drives in Gerber, and Burnsville adds one on.
Great piece of aggressive hitting there by Kuzi. You know, great to drive in that run and get back on the scoreboard. Close that gap.
And that makes Burnsville feel pretty good about the way this inning's gone after the first two were retired. They've had some really good contact in the inning. Ava Sauer now to the plate. She walked and scored in the second. Runner on first. Hard wrap second base. Easy play. Dierberger with the assist. And we're through 3. Burnsville scores 1, but they trail by 5. heading to the fourth on BCTV.
Here is my handle and here is my spout.
When I get all steamed up, then I shout.
Tip me over and pour me out. Oh.
It only takes a moment to make a moment.
Cheers.
Take time to be a dad today.
I am what hunger looks like in America. I am an 8-year-old girl who's not excited for the last day of school. Because this may be the last time I'll have lunch.
Till September.
I am a single father of 2 who works 3 part-time jobs, and that's still not enough to put food on the table. I was created by artificial intelligence from faces of the 1 in 8 Americans who struggle with hunger.
Feeding America, 200 food banks strong.
Queen is just my everything.
His smile did it. His smile, his eyes, his knowledge. My landlord, he decided that he wanted me to move based on the fact that I was transgender. Let's just respect people in everyday life for just being human.
Fourth inning starts here at Pat Feely Field. Emma Stahlberger leads it off for the Wildcats. Vandalak and Dierberger to follow. Johnson still on the mound and bounces one into Sauer, 1-0.
This is a big half inning here for the Blaze. Bottom half, they got a lot of loud contact. We're only able to bring in 1 run, so if they can hold them here, who knows what will happen next inning.
Could be an easy first out. Gromacki to first, indeed. Second straight inning where the leadoff batter retired. Vandalak now. She's 0 for 1 with a walk. Johnson just trying to get some zeros on the board. Pop fly, deep center, gone. More than a pop fly, a home run for Vandalak. And she'll round the bases with a solo jack. Vandalak with an absolute no doubt shot. Vandalak homered the first time these teams met, and she goes yard again.
Yeah, she got a hold of that one. One positive is it was only a solo shot.
1 run comes in on that swing, and now a ball high to Megan Dierberger. Vandalak with her second home run, just the team's 3rd home run of the year. The only other one came by Casillas, also against Burnsville. This isn't a big extra base hitting team, but they do have occasional flashes of power. Strike in, 2-1. Dierberger, 2 singles, 2 runs, a stolen base, an RBI. Actually, that stolen base was Dawson, I believe, the courtesy runner. Strike 2. Well, this part of the game, John, I mean, you have to kind of think about the 10-run issue as well. If Eagan were to tack more on in the next 2 innings, Burnsville has to worry a little bit about that. There's a pop-up, and this is a true pop-up to center. Oh, and it's bobbled. Zastro couldn't hang on, and getting into second is Dierberger. Miscommunication in the outfield.
Yeah, you know, like you said, with the 10-run rule here, these runs become that much more important. You want to keep yourself in the game as long as you possibly can.
The 3rd Burnsville error as Dierberger will reach. Will not get credit for a hit. 1-0. ...12 Eagan hits. 9 runs. Chopped to second. Lamont with the play. 2 gone, and the runner advances to third. It's the top of the order. Casilius, single, doubled, grounded to first base, 2 for 3 with a run. The pitcher trying to help herself. Fists one, caught by the shortstop to end the inning.
Great play there by the shortstop to get us out of the jam.
And only 1 run scores. It was a loud single run, as you see the nice diving catch by Crumweed. Eagan adds 1 on, 9-3. Their advantage heading to the bottom of the 4th on BCTV.
Jeff Foxworthy here. You know, if you've ever found yourself repeating the same thing for 75 years, you might be Smokey Bear.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Wow. Thing is, there's a lot more to say. Like if you've ever found yourself burning yard debris and then walking away, well, you might be starting a wildfire. So for the love of the outdoors, go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
I believe that you can throw you a strike.
And that's bunted. First base.
Hi, everyone. Al Roker here. As a guy with his own catchphrase, I appreciate that after 75 years, Smokey's only said,
Only you can prevent wildfires.
But I'm filling in because there's a lot more to report. Like when there are parched or windy conditions out there, you gotta be extra careful with things like burning yard waste. After all, wildfires can start anywhere, even in your neck of the woods. Go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
All right, bottom 4. Eagan 9, Burnsville 3.
Starting with the Blaze, number 11, Hannah Zastro.
Hannah Zastro, number 8 hitter with Newts. And then Gromacki due up. Casilius still pitching. A bunt to third. Vandalak throws it away, and Zastro will motor to second. She'll reach. Well executed by Zastro.
A great start there for the Blaze.
Starting with the Blaze, number 16, Megan News.
I think she'll get a bunt single there. The error will come on the throw, so an E5 advances her to second base. Foul tip at the plate. That's the first Eagan error. Five Burnsville hits. 1-1. Newts is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Just misses the zone. 2-1. At the letters, 2-2. Blaze have put base runners on in every inning. They've had threats. Haven't quite capitalized to the same extent as Eagan, and that's the difference in the game. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Down goes Newts, her second strikeout swinging. And Gromacki will try to drive the run in. Big game for Gromacki so far. Single, double, and 2 RBIs. Cracked to right center field. Running catch by Beerley. Beerley will throw to third. The runner tags and advances. The second out on another hard hit by Gromacki, but that one finds a glove.
Yeah, every at bat, that Gromacki's had. She's really put a good swing on it, and this one just unfortunately finds a glove.
So a runner on third, 2 outs. Boxall checks the swing, takes a strike, 0-1. Boxall is 0 for 2. A strikeout and a ground out. Three strikeouts in the game for Casilius after that recent one of Newt's.
Big at bat here for the Blaze. It'd be nice to get that run back.
Runner on third, 2 outs. Just got a piece.
Staying alive.
Lamont hoping for a chance to follow. Casilius takes her place on the mound, comes to the plate. Another foul tip right back to the screen.
Tough at bat.
Oh, 0-2. Off speed high, 1-2. 2-out hitting, a big reason why Eagan has a cushion. They scored 4 runs in the third inning, all with 2-out hits. Here's the pitch to left.
It's going to drop.
It'll drop for an RBI. Boxall with a 2-out hit, and Burnsville pulls within 5.
Setting for the Blaze, number 14,
Zastro comes across. Boxall's first hit of the game. Just putting bat to ball with 2 strikes, good things happen. Runner on first. Tipped foul at the plate. Burnsville now with 6 hits in the ball game, 4 runs. Blaze have averaged almost 5 runs per game. Here's a line drive, caught by Stahlberger, reaching over her head to save a run. And the Blaze get one and leave another on the base paths. After 4, it's 9-4 on BCTV.
Because of you sharing your story with me, I feel comfortable sharing my own.
Put the keys down, Kevin.
But I'm gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
My text to emoji ratio has gotten a little out of hand.
A little?
Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.
All right, Monroe, you ready? Monroe!
Ooh. Play Eric Almirola's Race Day Mix.
Because of you being my #1 fan since day one, your advice and support has shaped me to be the businessman that I am today.
Top 5, Eagan by 5, 9-4 the score, and a new Burnsville pitcher. It's Gabby Gromacki. Gromacki pitched well when she appeared against Tartan 2 games back. Allowed just 2 runs in 3 innings and kept Burnsville in that game and allowed them to rally late for a lead that they eventually relinquished, but almost won that game. Gabby Beerley at the plate. And Gromacki's pitching one high, 1-0. Beerley, Goyle, Borger, the hitters. And Beerley is 3 for 3. 2-0. Beerley with a run scored, a steal, 2 RBIs, packing the stat sheet. 3-0 with 3 high balls out of the zone. And we saw in warm-ups too, Gromacki a little bit high. Trying to focus in here to start the 5th. And Beerley with a 4-pitch walk.
Stepping to the Wildcats, number 83, Eagan Doyle.
Addie Goyle, 1 for 2 with a walk, a run scored, and 2 RBIs in the 3rd inning. There's a strike in, 0-1. They checked on the runner there at first. 4 walks now for the Burnsville pitching staff. Johnson goes 4 innings, 9 runs allowed, 3 walks, no strikeouts. 3 errors on the Blaze as well. Another look back to first. That's interesting, just listening to Christian Duncan, their head coach, as we have the pitch from Gromacki high. Sounds like his... Oh, they've caught the runner, who will advance to second. Beerley just daring them to make that throw behind again.
Again, more aggressive base running there from Eagan. Pays off this time.
They have been so aggressive all game, just relentless. I was just going to point out before that play that Christian Duncan was calling out number signals, and it seems like he's using that in lieu of the traditional, bill of the hat, touch the shoulder, touch the elbow. Maybe a little clearer that way. And here's the pitch. Another walk. And that'll put 2 runners on.
Setting for the Wildcats, number 60, Sarah Borger.
Sarah Borger now the hitter. Borger is 2 for 3 with an RBI. Reached her last 2 times up, 1-0. Gromacki, also a hockey player for the Blaze. Great defenseman. Foul ball, 1-1. Handful of hockey players on this Burnsville softball team. Megan Newt's among them. We mentioned Morgan Crumweed's affinity for basketball. 1-1. 2-1. Well, we again bring the 10-run issue to light. Eagan trying to target that 14 number and try to end this game early. High ball 3-1.
She's really missing a lot high, so hopefully she can bring it down here.
Yeah, I imagine we'll see a meeting at the mound pretty soon here from Roos just to help make an adjustment. Something with the release point. And there she dials in. 3-2. Sarah Borger came into the game hitting .357. Pops it up. Ranging over Nudes. Got it. Great catch. With the blustery wind overhead, that ball's moving a bit.
Great catch there by Kuzi. Like you said, with the wind, it can't be easy out there.
Fantastic job by Kuzi. Want to know?
That's a big out there for the Blaze as well. Big first out.
And the pitch. Ground ball past third. Bobbled in left, but thrown right back in. And we should mention, too, as you pointed out, Kuzi is now at first base. We had some defensive shifting with Gromacki going to the mound. At third base is Lamott. And that ground ball just snuck past her. A strike is in, and I think that Stahlberger was asking for timeout there. Looked like she had her hand up. 0-1. 0-2. Gromacki looking for that strikeout pitch now. Gromacki's pitch in the dirt, gets away. In comes the runner, Beerley. Everybody advances, a run scores. It's 10-4. One and two to Stahlberger. Sauer unable to block that one, and now Gromacki right back. Fly ball, left center, fairly deep. Catch made in center field to bring in a run on the sac fly. And that makes it 11-4.
Great catch there by the center fielder. Great range to get to that ball. Unfortunately, it was a sac fly.
And you see there the dive. I don't think that's Zastro in center anymore. Zastro's now at second base. We're trying to get the entire defensive alignment here. A steal of third.
As Eagan continues to be aggressive on the base pass.
What's new? Vandalak's the hitter. Gromacki's pitch. Clinked foul. That's Gerber moving to center. Zastro moving to second. Gromacki pitches to left. And caught out there. 2 runs come in for Eagan. I believe that's Boxell still in left field who made the catch. 11-4 through 4.5. Eagan on top on BCTV.
Leah, did you put a new dent in that?
This one? No.
Were you texting and driving again?
Yes.
Hi, Leah.
Hi, Dad.
Sorry about your bumper.
Yeah! Sam, Elmo!
Oh, hey, Julia. Are you ready to play band with us? I'm gonna play my clarinet.
And Elmo's gonna play his drum. Drum loud.
Oh, well, you know what to do, Julia.
Julia knows.
Mm-hmm. With Julia's autism, loud sounds can be too much.
But she still loves to make music. Play band.
Early screening for autism can make a lifetime of difference. Find out more at screenforautism.org.
This is what high blood pressure looks like. Talk with your doctor to create a treatment plan that works for you. Go to loweryourhbp.org.
Eagan on top by 7, bottom 5. Casilia still the pitcher. She's allowed 4 through 4. Burnsville scored 1 in the 4th. Crumweed, Gerber, and Kuzi, the batters coming up. Crumweed is 0 for 1 with a walk. Smash to center. And over the glove of Beerley. Crumweed tries for 2 and cruises in with a double to lead off the 5th. The 7th Burnsville hit.
Again, right on the screws. This time it doesn't find a glove. Leads to a double, leadoff double.
Crumweed's first knock. Gerber tripled her last time up. She eventually scored back in the third inning. We'll see if Beerley plays her shallow again. She is. Beerley got burned back in the third with Gerber poking one past her, even though she hit it right over second base. Slap to the right side, scooped by Dierberger, and the out recorded at first. The runner will advance. Gerber using that speed to make the play close, but it's a 4-3 put out. Lily Kuzi, nice afternoon so far. A single and an RBI, a walk and a run. Swing and a miss. Burnsville's been chipping away at the deficit this game, but they're going to need a big chunk at some point. Down 7 with 8 outs left. Casilius just missed, 1-1.
Yeah, big at bat here for Burnsville. You definitely want to score that run and continue to try to put more on the board.
Kuzi looking for a jolt. Slow roller, diving play. Casilius hops up, makes the throw, and they'll take the out in exchange for the run. So an RBI for Kuzi. 2 gone and the base is now empty. 11-5 the score. If that gets past the pitcher, it's probably an infield hit.
I would think so. You know, it's not ideal that you got the out there, but you scored the run, and that's important.
11-5. Opposite field drive. It is gone! Ava Sauer with a line drive home run to right field. And the Blaze pull within 5.
That's some real opposite field power right there from Ava Sauer. And this game is getting interesting.
11-6.
You felt like that was coming. You know, they were hitting the balls on the screws time and time again. And you just felt like one was going to go over today.
Solo home run with 2 outs. That was just a clothesline. I'm not sure it ever got more than 10 feet off the ground. Frozen rope. Burnsville pecking away. They've got 2 here in the 5th. Pop-up bunt. Snared by the first baseman, Borger. Sarah Borger, web gem. And that sends Eagan to the dugout feeling pretty good. Look at this
what a
piece of glove work. Casilius had that diving stop earlier in the inning, and there's the backhand play, cleanly snared. What a job. 11-6 is the score through 5. 2 innings left on BCTV.
All right, Monroe, you ready? Monroe.
Ooh. Play Eric Amarola's race day mix.
Because of you being my #1 fan since day one, your advice and support has shaped me to be the businessman that I am today.
By the time you see the symptoms of lung cancer, it could be too late. Now there's a new scan that can detect lung cancer early. If you smoked, get scanned.
After 15 years of smoking, Eva Marie quit. There's a new lung cancer screening that could save her life. life. You stopped smoking. Now start screening. Learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Onward to the 6th. Ball 1 from Gromacki in her second inning of work. She permitted 2 runs in the 5th. Line score for Eagan, none in the 1st, 4 in the 2nd, 4 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th, 2 in the 5th for a total of 11. They have 13 hits, and despite Gromacki's early issues with control, she only allowed 1 hit in that last inning, and there's a catch by Lamont at third.
It's another start to the inning for the Blaze where they get the first out. We'll see if they can capitalize here and make it a quick inning.
Dierberger retired. Maya Carnes is 0 for 2 with a walk and a run. Strike, 0-1. Gromacki settling in a bit here. She got some big outs with 2 runners on and no one out in the 5th. Minimized the damage. Flown to right, fairly deep. Settled under by Gerber, the new center fielder who kicked over from right. By the way, here's the new defensive alignment. On the infield, it's Lamont at third, Crumweed at short, Zastro at second, Kuzi at first. In the outfield, Boxel, Gerber, and Newts. So I believe that's 5 players in different spots, and of course Gromacki on the mound would be number 6. Looking for a 1-2-3 inning, and she starts the Caecilius at bat with a strike.
2 quick outs there for the Blaze is just what the doctor ordered. Let's see if they can finish it off here and get to the bottom half without allowing a run.
1-1. Caecilius is 2 for 4. Her 5th at bat of the game. Up high. Gromacki, a senior, one of 7 on this Burnsville roster, pitches to her opposing pitcher. Fly ball left. Boxel settles and catches in a 1-2-3 inning for Gabby Gromacki.
That's just what the Blaze needed.
Really fast frame, and the Blaze will get the bats out again. Still in this thing, down 5 with 2 at-bats to go on BCTV.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
You still talking to your friend? It's complicated.
I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji! Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
The black truck? Hey, Christina from accounting.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, I used to date a girl named Christina.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then she dumped me for my best friend. You want to see some photos of them that I took?
I don't.
I thought we talked about this, buddy.
Buzzed and overshared again?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna call a car.
That's a smart idea.
So yeah, I know, that's why I did it.
Hey, you're gonna get back to the top of the mountain.
Does that mean I'm gonna get back with Christina?
No.
Oh.
No.
Six outs to go for the Blaze. They're trailing by 5. They'll send Megan Newts to the plate to start off the 6th against Caecilius. A strike as Caecilius might be working on her 2nd complete game of the season. She went the 7 full in the loss against Rosemount, allowed 7 runs. She has split time with Busley in the other 3.
A big half inning here for the Blaze. You want to get a couple back at least and make that 7th inning interesting.
Blaze had a 5 spot against Eagan last time they met, looking for another one. Foul tipped at the plate. Gromacki next, then Boxel. Newts has struck out twice. Foul tip off the catcher's mask. 2-2. There's Duncan, the fifth-year coach, former assistant at Prior Lake. A record of 43-28 as the manager. Double-digit wins each year as the Eagan coach. Popped up in the infield, foul ground. Racing in to make the catch is Vandalak. Newt's 0 for 3, and now Gromacki, who steps in 2 for 3. Retired in the fourth inning, but had a single in the first and a double in the second. Outside. Caselius has been expert at working out of some trouble in this game. And to her credit, she hasn't been phased, even though Burnsville's had a lot of base runners. Oh, a basket catch attempt is bobbled in right. And there's an opportunity for the Blaze to get something going. Stahlberger drops it. Probably an error on the right fielder. The second Eagan error. And Burnsville has a runner on.
A little bit of luck for the Blaze, just what they needed.
Number 2 hitter, Boxell. 1 for 3. Drove in a run in the fourth with a hit. Three big hitters coming up. Boxell, Lamont, Crumweed. This is where Burnsville needs to make some progress. 1 on, 1 out. A check of the runner at first. A strike was thrown. 5 outs left in this game for Burnsville. Can't really exchange outs for advancing runners anymore. You got to get hit after hit and string some together. 1 and 2. Here's the pitch to center. Oh, a catch by the second baseman and a double play. Dierberger back to first. Thought it was going up the middle, and Gromacki caught off. So Casilius faces the minimum in the 6th, and no runs come across. We move on to the 7th, our final inning of play. Eagan by 5 on BCTV.
Hey!
Okay. If you love me enough to tolerate my perfect little pets and all their glorious dander, then of course you'll visit nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure I'm in the right car seat.
If you love them enough to drive an hour to cheer them on as they get beat 11-0 in the rain, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat.
Throw that ball, Diane! Woo! You got this!
Hey, let's check out this park.
Seventh inning in Burnsville at Pat Feely Field. Gabby Gromacki working on her 3rd inning. She's given up 2 runs in 2 innings. Other than those first 2 walks to start things off, she's been brilliant. Line drive, catch made by Zastro.
Good play there by the second baseman. And again, for the Blaze, another first out.
So Beerley, who had reached all 4 times, is retired for the first time. We were talking about this between innings, John. The The pace of this game has really quickened. It seems like the pitchers and defenses are sort of improving as the game goes on.
Yeah, it really has. The sixth inning, it was 1-2-3, 1-2-3. So can't get much quicker than that.
There's a ball outside. Addie Goyle is the batter. Popped to second, walked, singled, and walked again. Officially 1 for 2 with 2 runs scored. 3-0. Eagan trying to get back above the 500 mark at 3-2 with a win. They have Lakeville South and then Lakeville North, their next 2 opponents. Ball 4. Third walk of the game for Goyle. Goyle's now walked a team leading 8 times this year.
Wow. She's got good plate discipline.
8 walks in 5 games, pretty impressive. Here's Borger. Borger is 2 for 4 with an RBI. Wildcats looking for some insurance. Throw back to first. In and out of Kuzi's glove. Played by Newts in shallow right. And the runner will advance. Eagan just daring Burnsville to make those throws behind them. And
again,
that time it pays off.
Base running.
Yeah. Ground ball, is it fair? No, just foul. And a good thing too, as the throw goes all the way to the warning track. Runner on second, 1 out. Here's the super slow-mo. Oh, that's very close.
Looks like she touched it before it crossed the line.
Yeah. 1-2. Liner, base hit to center. Gerber gets it right back in, but a run will score anyway. Addie Goyle all the way home to make it 12-6. RBI single for Borger, her 3rd hit of the game. $14 Eagan hits. Addie Schussler at the plate. 1 for 3 with a hit by pitch. Gromacki looking back to first. It's a 6-run Eagan lead now. Six runs matches the largest lead of the game for Eagan. They had an 8-2 advantage. Then it was 8-3, then it was 9-3, then it was 9-4. Actually, they did lead 11-4 at one point. 7 runs would be the largest of the game. There's a walk.
Starting for the Wildcats, number 24.
4th walk for Gromacki, 7th for the Burnsville pitching staff. Stahlberger fouls it back. She's 1 for 3 with a sac fly.
I think the important thing here for the Blaze is to get out of this inning and give yourself a chance in that bottom half. You just never know what's going to happen.
Scooped up over the catcher's head. Runners will advance to second and third. Still only 1 out. Gromacki to the plate. Low and in. 2-1. The pitch. That should be out of play. Back by us. 2-2. Vandalak next. Eagan trying to get a couple more across and take a commanding lead. Ground ball through the hole. That'll get at least one. Throw into third to hold that runner. 13-6 the new score. Borger comes across for the second run of the inning.
For the Wildcats, number 2, Catherine Vandalak.
Sharply hit. Boxall did get it back into Crumweed. First and third now, one away. Vandalak inside, 1-0. And 2-0. Leadoff batter was retired. 4 in a row have now reached. Three and 0. Gromacki just said something to the bench, to Roos. I'm not sure what. And it looks like Roos is going to make a move. I think back to Johnson here, and Gromacki might have been saying that she just maybe doesn't have it at the moment. They're going to reverse the defensive alignment back to the original. Johnson will get some more pitches to get her arm rewarmed. It's one of the differences between this and the major league level. You can change pitchers and then put that same pitcher back in the game. They're not required to stay on the bench. And while they conference and Johnson warms up, we'll pause and get a breather on BCTV.
Because of you sharing your story with me, I feel comfortable sharing my own.
This is what high blood pressure looks like. Talk with your doctor to create a treatment plan that works for you. Go to loweryourhbp.org.
All right, Monroe, you ready? Monroe. Ooh.
Bases full of Wildcats, one away, top 7. Gracie Johnson back in the game, delivers a ball, and there's nowhere to put the current hitter, Megan Dierberger. She's 2 for 4. Reached on an error. Johnson's pitch. So the book now reopened on Johnson. She went previously 4 innings with 3 walks. 12 hits allowed. 2-0. Line drive up the middle, a base hit. 1 scores. Trying for 2, they've got 2, and now the runner picked off second. The throw to second is errant. A 2 RBI single for Megan Dierberger, and that opens up the score. It's 15-6.
Largest lead of the night here for Eagan. Couldn't have come at a worse time for the Blaze.
First and second, 1 out, 9-run lead. Eagan has now scored 14 or more runs for the 3rd time this year. Burnsville's now allowed 82 runs in 6 games. And here's I think, a pinch hit situation. Or a pinch running situation, pardon me. Ella Bailey coming in the game. 6 straight Wildcats have reached. They'll try to keep the line moving with Maya Carnes. The pitch behind the hitter. Vandalak into third, Bailey into second. One and 0. One and one. Burnsville plays tomorrow against Minneapolis Southwest. Back to conference play on Wednesday against Farmington. They play 4 days in a row this week, Monday through Thursday. Busy time of year. You got to think that they'll need to rely on Gromacki probably a decent amount in that 4-game stretch too, John. I mean, that's a lot of games and a lot of days.
Yeah, you would think so. You don't want to overwork one pitcher.
Bases will be loaded after a walk. Vandalak indecisive at third. Thought about scoring. Bailey got stuck between bases. Ends up with the bases full. And Casillas, the leadoff hitter, up. Fourth Johnson walk, 9th walk issued by Burnsville pitchers. (15-6) the score. Johnson's pitch to the lefty. Casillas with 2 hits to start her day. Retired the last 3 times. 2 for 5. Not a bad day when you get 6 at-bats in 7 innings. To left, twisting and down for a hit. 1 scores, 2 scores. A big inning for Eagan. It's 17-6. The 3rd hit for Casillas. Vandalak. Deerberger come across. Carnes into second. 2 RBIs, giving Casillas 7 on the year. Beerley to third. Gromacki across the diamond. Newts makes the catch. She's back at first base now, with the defense shifting back to its original format. 2 outs. Runners on second and third. Addie Goyle, the 11th batter of the inning. Out of Sauer's glove, runners will hold. Kenzie, pinch runner at third. Casillas doing the running at second base. 2 outs. Popped up in play. Left field. The catch by Boxell to end the inning, but 6 Eagan runs blows this game wide open. Wildcats by 11, heading to the final frame on BCTV.
By the time you see the symptoms of lung cancer, it could be too late. Now there's a new scan that can detect lung cancer early. If you smoked, get scanned.
new lung cancer screening that could save her life. You stopped smoking. Now start screening. Learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Leah, did you put a new dent in that?
This one? No.
Were you texting and driving again?
Yes.
Hi, Leah.
Hi, Dad.
Sorry about your bumper.
Yeah, Sam, Elmo.
Oh, hey, Julia. Are you ready to play band with us? I'm going to play my clarinet.
And Elmo's going to play his drum. Drum loud.
Oh, well, you know what to do, Julia.
Julia knows.
Mm-hmm. With Julia's autism, loud sounds can be too much.
But she still loves to make music. Play band.
Early screening for autism can make a lifetime of difference. Find out more at screenforautism.org.
Nicole Xelius going for a complete game win. Her club leading by 11. Bases clear to start the 7th in Sid Lamont.
It's now or never for the Blaze. Got to put up some serious runs here if they want to stay in it.
Lamont, Crumweed, Gerber due up. Slow roller third, tough play. Vandalak pounces, throws wide of the bag. And the first runner will reach.
Good start.
And it would have been an awfully tough play. We'll give Lamont the infield hit, 9th of the game for Burnsville. On target throw might have gotten her. Would have been really close. Crumweed drilled the double in her last at bat. Casilius looking for her first official win of the year. Her record at 0-2.
High and tight there. She's trying to brush her back.
Crumweed 1 for 2 with a walk. Sophomore southpaw. Strike outside corner and a throw into shallow right. Lamont's going to stay put. No need for Burnsville to be overly aggressive here, John. Down 11, you may as well just let your hitters hit and see what happens.
Exactly. No need to risk it.
Down low. A walk issued to put 2 runners on. And when you need an 11-run inning, it's good to get the first 2 runners on.
Exactly. Great job by Crumweed to work a walk there. And let's see if they can keep it going.
Fourth walk of the game, just the first walk since the 2nd inning. Here's Gerber. 1 for 3.
They're continuing to play her shallow there in the outfield and the infield. See if she can put one past them again.
Had an exciting triple in the 3rd inning to dead center. Oh, it clipped her. And she'll hobble to first base.
All right, bases loaded, nobody out.
Gerber is having a tough time there. Yeah, she ran out toward the pitcher and then caught one kind of where the foot meets the ankle.
Yeah. It's got a sting. Hopefully she's okay.
What does Lily Kuzi have in store with the bases loaded?
Big spot here for the Blaze. Got to keep this rally going.
Egan's easily going to take an out in exchange for a run. Foul back. I'm sure Christian Duncan would prefer to stick with Casilius here and just finish this game out.
Definitely build the confidence for your young pitcher.
No need to use Busley if they don't have to. Popped up shallow center. There's one out. Runner tagging and scoring. Throw to third into left. That'll bring another run home. On to second base goes Gerber. And the Wildcats allow 2 to score on that. And Burnsville pulls within 9. But they do get the all-important first out. You probably didn't need to make that throw back to third here, which is what burned them. Crumweed and Lamont both score. And Duncan coming out to the mound. Is it a change or just a conversation? It is a change.
It is a change. So the Eagan pitcher will not get that complete game.
6 1/3 innings for Casilius. One runner she's leaving on base that will be inherited by the next pitcher, Maddie Kenzie. Kenzie getting an opportunity here, does not have any stats on the year logged. It's an 8-run or 9-run lead. Eagan will try her out. She'll face the bottom third of the Burnsville order, Sauer, Zastro, and potentially Newts.
Look good, Sevens.
9 hits, 8 runs allowed by Casilius with 3 strikeouts on the day. Eagan taking on both the Lakeville schools coming up. Lakeville North currently in 3rd, Lakeville South down there in 8th. Eagan bench is loving the chance here for Kenzie. They're really supporting her vociferously. Right-handed pitcher. Runner on second, and a ball outside.
Sauer's last time up, she put one over the fence. Let's see if she can do it again.
Sauer is 1 for 2, 2 runs scored, a walk, and a home run. Opposite field home run. That gets through the catcher. On to third goes Gerber.
Burnsville doing a little aggressive base running themselves.
Choking up is Sauer. 2-0 the count. That found the plate, 2-1. Off speed pitch. (17-8) Eagan. Fly ball again. Deep right center. Falling on the warning track. Sauer made another bid for a home run. Instead, it's a double. And Ava Sauer with another RBI produces another run, and the Blaze pull within 8. Perfectly placed, hops off the fence. Chloe Dawson will run for Sauer, who's had a big day at the plate. Hannah Zastro had a bunt base hit, scored a run earlier in the game.
Good start, Maddie.
They've got the corner in. Waving at the bunt and missing, 0-2. This is always a fun play to watch play out, John. I mean, the defense has the very elaborate way that they've got to rotate, make sure that they cover all the bases.
Right.
She pulled it back.
Pulled it back to stay alive.
Good hop, 40.
Big at bat here for the Blaze. Got to keep this rolling.
The pitch from Kenzie. Bunted out and missed. A strikeout of Zastro, and that will bring up Newts, the final hope.
All right, a little 2-out rally here.
They need a lot of 2-out rally. Down 8, swing and a miss. 3 runs in the 7th. A nice way to close the game, and again, another good offensive day for the Blaze. That's not to be overlooked. 9 runs on the board. Oh, 0-2. Newts a couple strikeouts in the game. Trying to get Dawson around. Off speed, almost ended it. 1-2. Addie Kenzie fires. Swing and a miss. And the Wildcats win. 17-9 the final. A big offensive day for Eagan, 17 hits and 17 runs. And in a shootout, they take down the Blaze. To move to 3-2 on the year, Burnsville falls to 0-6. And John, we prescribed Burnsville to get off to that faster start, and still looking for it. It was Eagan that jumped out early and never gave up the lead.
Yeah, you know, Burnsville again, you know, their offense was there. They just need to get off to a quicker start, maybe get the opponent on the back foot for once. We'll see if they can do that in the future for the rest of the season.
Caselius, the winning pitcher, goes 6 1/3 for her first win of the year. Eagan with Lakeville South on Wednesday. Burnsville with Minneapolis Southwest tomorrow as they conference here at the end of this one. Big thanks to John Kuzy by my side, all who volunteered and worked in the truck. My name's Sam Ekstrom saying so long from Pat Feely Field.